Everybody on earth have what it takes to make money. What separates us is the decisions we take. We have what it takes to make money, but we don't know how to use it to make money. And we have to now sit back, come to our senses, and begin to think too much of our families that we cannot sit down a day without doing anything. There is a man of God that says something. He said, don't let 24 hours pass without doing anything that can bring you immediate money or money tomorrow. He said, don't waste 24 hours. Some of you are overworking yourself, but you are not working to make money. You are just working. You are just misusing time. You must have a plan. People can reward. And people are not fools. Even favor that we talk about, even favor, there is always a reason why somebody will show you favor. So sometimes the things you call favor, when we explain and go deeper into it, there is something you did that made somebody favor you. So you cannot just live your life to chance. I'm just there. When money comes, it should come. And if it doesn't come, I'm just there. And you are going to marry somebody's daughter. The Bible wants us never to steal, but to work with our hands. So we must put our energy into something that can generate a blessing tomorrow. You will not just make it. You must put your skill to work. You must be disciplined. You must be professional. You must be exact. You must be excellent. People don't pay anything. Many people are making shoes, but people pay several dollars to buy Gucci. There is a brand name. There is excellence attached. They will go every length. You can change your economic status overnight if you make up your mind. Some of you are literally wasting time. Don't force me to bring money out of my pocket for you. Position yourself that this hand will take it from my pocket and give it to you. Don't get angry if you don't get money from me. What have you done? How have you positioned yourself? That should be your mindset. You don't just get angry with your uncle that he has not given you money. What purpose have you served? In this 21st century, if you're a Christian and you let us dismiss you from work, you are fake. You are the one they cannot just think of disposing you. They can't think of it. Even if you send your resignation letter, they must chase you. Work with time, with perfection, with instructions. That is how people can just help you anyhow. You can decide now to change your inflow financially, not only by prayer, but by accepting that you have not matched up to the expectations all this while. Now, where do I start from? If I enter your shop right now, how would you start receiving me? Suddenly, you will be creating a value system in my mind. How you start receiving me, the way you welcome me, how you approach the things, the products you have. This life, there are two things that gives money in this life: product and service. You must have a product you are giving out or a service you are rendering. Don't sit back and tell yourself, if we ask you what is your product you are selling, you don't have. What is the service you are giving out, you don't have. So you wake up in the morning and from morning to night you are just there. I fear for this generation of Christians, men, not the women. Men, women are still forcing to go to school. Women are pushing. Men, you didn't go to university. You've not tried to further your education. You've not gone anywhere. You are looking for a woman who is a graduate, who is pushing to even go and do her masters, and you are so comfortable. Do you know the imbalance? Do you know what it will cost in the future? Most of the young ladies I have on my bill are pushing, going to school, doing that. Most of the young men are relaxed, looking for money. How does money come? You will search for money all your life, you won't get it. About 3 years ago, I called Nanama into my office. I said, Nanama, mark this, watch me. Watch me, I am Elvis, watch me. If 2 years, 3 years from now, if you still see me the way I am now, you can call me a failure. Recently, she came back and said, I remember every word you spoke on that, and I feared for you. But later I realized that you meant everything that you said. You can't sit back and live your life to chance, waiting for a certain miracle to happen. Even if miracle happens to an unplanned, unstrategized destiny, it will still fail. I have a strategy, I have a plan. things don't just happen around me. I have a plan. When money comes into my hands, I know how to use it. I have a plan. I know how to position God out of that money to make sure the money is still flowing. I know how. I know how to take care of people around me who needs that. Before the money comes, I know who to attend to. Then I know what to save. I know. It doesn't matter how big the money is or how small them. I know it. It doesn't come by chance. When you're 1,000 cedis show bottom, now bottom my pofu na what shall I say your calls? Hey baby, how are you? 1,000 cedis show bottom. What shall I say your calls? Baby, how are you? Now we say what's he say? Who say be ma shall say baby, how are you? Say what's he say? Pen 500 be a be bottom. Odi we answer no akai say he has a life to build. Right now you know very well that you don't need a big car. You want to still go and buy a 4x4. Why don't you buy a 12,000 cedi car? Then use the rest to go and purchase a land that will appreciate. Also, 4x4 now. Who cares? Or after that, uti 4x4 near casa, yeah, you are a big boy now, yeah. And so what? But you can manage in a very small car. Use the rest to go and buy a land and start foundation. Over time, you'll be a house owner. Learn wisdom. Now, yeah, say, when your whole dressing is more expensive than your savings there, which future do you want to build? You are going to marry later to frustrate. I make sure God have settled you. Out of this small money, God, your tithe is sure. God, my seeds are sure. But after that too, hey, it's my wife that can tell you, we don't eat more than we save. Any money that comes, first thing is God's portion. The second thing is savings. Then the third is what to eat. So whatever is left is what we eat. Because I don't know when I'll leave this earth and leave my small children there. I will not let them come begging church members. So if I die right now and Grace Mountain says he won't take care of my wife and my children, I should have secured them before I die. Don't live a foolish life. You are young, taking 2,000 cedis. You still don't have a savings. What kind of human being are you? You don't pay tithe. You don't do anything. You don't save. So 2,000 cedis come to you and it finishes every month. You no 55. Many are prepared because you are the future. The way things are going, you're the hiri baba sa. 50 years, then you don't have anything to show. You cannot tell me you have God and you don't have the wisdom for financial management. Why do you change now want to wear Brazilian hair? Why? You've not yet started taking salary of 10,000. Changing our person who change Brazilian hair every month or 2 months. Who do you want to impress? We are still proud of this lifestyle. Still proud of it. Who do you want to impress? You misuse everything you have. Then you begin to break spiritual principles. You are not helping anybody. You are not taking care of your family. You are not contributing to kingdom advancement. You don't pay tithe. You don't do anything. And then at the end of the day, you come back and say, God bless me. At the end of the month, all our offerings, I will take tithe of it and go and give it out. They didn't know I was working a future. It takes a deep mind to prosper. I'm telling you. You can never measure a covenant person. I made up my mind I will live a covenant life. My wife is here. Every money I get, there is a position I put it. Without tithe removed, nobody touches the money. After that, we know what else to use the others for. Savings first, then we chop. If I was not saving, this building will not be here. About 60% of this building came from my personal savings. You can't live your life anyhow. There better be annuity. There better be annuity. To buy any other. 200 cedis in par, you must have a savings. Me, God has won. If God has not won me, I would have been a businessman by now. God knows how diligent I am. If I am to tackle anything, I give all my heart. If he allows me to start business, you will see me in church. So he warned me, you cannot work. You can't start a business. If he knows me, that anything I tackle with my heart in it. Today, when I was closing my books, to finally sleep, it was 4:30, almost 5. By 6:30, I had to wake up and take my wife and my son to the school. Came back and continue studying. If I have to do something, I put all my energy into it. And I do it. Because it must not fail. Some of you handling very small things and it's still failing in your hands. I wonder, why are you paying so much attention to whatever cannot contribute to your future? Why are you paying so much attention? What will telenovela do to you? What will movies do to you? What will social media do to you that you spend more than 2 hours there? When you could have handled something that can give you a future. You have to go back today and redraw how to manage your economical life.